DC current. The main application of rectifier circuit is the mobile charger. Even in the laptop chargers also, we are going to use the rectifier circuits. So if we proceed with the type of rectifier circuits. So rectifier circuits are basically classified into two types. One is half-wave rectifier and the second one is full wave rectifier. In the full wave rectifier only, there are two types. One is full wave center tap rectifier and another one is the full wave bridge rectifiers. Now in the today class, I am going to explain about the half wave rectifiers. So if we start with the first concept, half wave rectifier. So here you can observe, first thing you need to observe the circuit diagram. So this half wave rectifier circuit consisting of one diode. So that is the first observation. So then it consisting of load resistance and there is a step down transformers. So these are the components used in the half wave rectifiers. So now how this half wave rectifier works. So if you want to understand the working of half wave rectifier, see first I would like to give the brief description about what is the use of this transformer. So the transformer used in the half wave rectifier is a step down transformer. So here we are using a transformer is the step down transformer. Now what this step down transformer will do? The supply to this transformer is 230 volt and 50 hertz is the power supply. So that will be given to the primary of transformer. So this side we call primary of transformer, primary winding. So this side we call the secondary of transformer. Now in the step down transformer, what happens? The voltage will be reduced. So the voltage reduction, it is based on the number of turns in the primary side and secondary side of a transformer. So now if we observe the waveform, so we know that AC waveform, the supply is like a sinusoidal waveform. So this is your input waveform. So this is input waveform. This waveform you are going to get at the secondary of transformer. So at the primary of the transformer also same waveform only. Secondary of transformer also same waveform, but the voltage will be less here in the secondary of transformer. Now we can observe in the secondary of transformer, there is something called as peak voltage. Vm is the positive peak voltage, minus Vm is the negative peak voltage. So now, so the positive peak voltage is Vm, the negative peak voltage is minus Vm. So peak to peak voltage will become 2 Vm. So from this point to this one, positive to negative, the voltage will become 2 Vm. So now we can observe this is a AC supply. AC means alternating current. Alternating means the voltage value will changes with respect to time. When time changes, its value also changes. At this point, the voltage is 0. At this point, voltage is Vm. The time is different. Here you can observe this is one particular time. So I can consider pi by 2. So here the x-axis is represented with omega t. Omega means angular frequency. Same thing we can represent with the time also. Time means here we will have some seconds. Similarly, now we can observe when you come to the pi angular frequency, the voltage will become 0. So when you come to the 2 pi, once again 0. Here it has minus Vm. So now this is a supply we are getting from the supplier. Now actually for my DC circuit, for my electronic circuit, I want a straight line. So that is DC power supply. Now I have to convert this AC power supply into DC power supply. To convert that one, we'll go with the using a rectifier circuits. So in that, now I am trying to explain the half-wave rectifier. So now we can observe the supply here at this point. What happens? This waveform. What is a waveform is there? No, that waveform you are going to get at this point. Now we can observe there is a positive power supply is there. This portion we call it as a positive waveform or positive power supply. And the another portion, there is a something called as negative power supply. Now we can observe, we know that we are using a diode. So the diode will conduct only during the forward bias with minimum knee voltage or minimum threshold voltage. During the reverse bias, diode won't conduct. So now if we observe, so during the positive off cycle, how this circuit will behave, this diode will be working as a switch type. So during the positive off cycle, the positive supply is giving, that is nothing but the positive of power supply is connected to positive of diode. The negative of power supply is connected to negative of diode. That means it is forward bias. So during the positive off cycle of power supply, diode is forward bias. If diode is forward bias, now what happens? The diode starts conduct. When diode starts conduct, the switch is closed. When switch is closed, what happens? Current will flow through the load resistance. Here we have a load resistance. The current will flow like this. Now we can observe, if during the positive off cycle, the diode is turned on and the current will flow through the load, means we'll get a waveform like this. So this is a waveform. So this is with respect to current waveform, and this is with respect to voltage waveform. So this is a waveform you are going to get at the output of circuit. Now same thing. Now what happens during the negative off cycle? Now you can observe, first off cycle is completed. So after that, the negative off cycle power supply comes. So when the negative off cycle, during the negative off cycle, now diode will become reverse biased. So now here you can observe the negative of power supply is connected to positive of diode. So that is nothing but reverse bias. That's why diode will act as a open circuit, or the diode will not conduct during the negative off cycle of the power supply. If diode won't conduct, what happens? So here there is no connection. So if no connection means the current will come up to this point, and after that it won't flow to the load. If no current is coming to the load, means here we will get zero voltage or zero current. So now we can observe, during the negative off cycle, this is a portion negative off cycle of power supply, there is no current. So this is a waveform with respect to current. It is represented with zero current. Similarly, there is no voltage. Next, if we observe after 2 pi time, so now what happens? Once again, the positive off cycle of power supply will come here, positive off cycle. So at that time, once again, the diode will conduct. When the diode conducts, the diode will become turned on, and the circuit will look like this, and the current will flow through the load. So once again, we'll get output voltage and current across the load. So now we'll get a waveform like this. So this is a voltage waveform, this is a current waveform. Now what he observed in this circuit, the diode conduct only during the positive off cycle of power supply. The diode will not conduct during the negative off cycle of power supply. So now here half of the input is converting. That is the reason it is called